Hey everyone, it's Mand and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Hi, you are so very welcome here. If you're new and you're not really sure who I am, as I said at the start, I'm Mand. Hi. I cover all things tarot, oracle card deck related. I do walkthroughs, first impressions, or decks that I'm working with, and kind of long chit chatty videos and just a mix mash of stuff. I also do, throw in books as well and crafty bits. So if that's kind of your jam and you like those kind of videos, do hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you part of the family here. So without further ado, what I would say is go grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's get into the video. So, as you can see, we have Seasons of the Witch. I'm going to take off the plastic first. I just wanted to show you guys that I didn't look at it. This has been sitting on my desk with a few days, and I'm so excited to unbox this here on the channel. So this is Seasons of the Witch. It's the Imbolc Oracle. I'm so excited. I absolutely love this series. This is by Lorraine and Juilet Diaz, and it's illustrated by, I'm just going to show you guys because I do not want to butcher her beautiful name. I have the Julet deck actually beside me. No, that's illustrated by a different person. This is Rockpool Publishing. Look at that blue. I can't wait to see the sprayed edges on this. So the back says, this season, get ready to ascend from darkness, reaching for your hopes and dreams as you step out of winter and into the light. Imbolc is associated with patience, hope, transitions, and beginning the ascent back to the light after the darkness of the winter months. This is a perfect season to represent the self. Each of the cards in this oracle deck is a seed of spiritual guidance inspired by ancient Imbolc traditions, so you can find answers to your most profound questions. Along with thoughtful meanings are powerful word spells to invoke the energy of each card and send your intentions of spiritual well-being out into the universe. So it has 44 cards and a guidebook. Oh, that blue is just dreamy. It is so dreamy. Okay, so I'm just gonna push that over here. And we get the download your free Rockpool Oracle cards. That is always in this. Oh, okay, I don't know why that's so far down. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, so I am going to just put the box together. We're going to push that off to the side there. I'm going to move the cards over here for a minute. And we'll just have one quick look at the guidebook. I might actually just zoom you guys in so you can see. Oh gosh. Okay, so I think I have you, sorry, camera is wobbling. I think I have you in far enough that you can see it and it's not too blurry. So this is the guidebook. Oh, you guys, these always smell so good. Yeah, you're still in frame, that's fine. These are wonderful guidebooks. I love the Rockpool guidebooks because they're all fully illustrated and things like that. So it's beautiful, and they have like the colours, and it's just, I like it. It doesn't matter regardless whether the pictures of the cards are in it, but it's just personal preference. So we have the introduction, Imbolc themes and area of focus, how to use the cards, card spreads, and then the meanings of the cards. I'm so excited for this. So we have your introduction. So looking at this, I know we have the Bjoltana, we have the Mabon, Samhain, Yule, and Imbolc. So we have 1, 2, 3. There's 3 decks left in this collection series, if you want to say, because they started with the Samhain, they had Yule, and then I think there was Bjoltana, and then the Mabon, and the Imbolc came out this year. So we still have Ostara, Litha, and Lammas as well, which I believe is Lunasa. So that's very exciting that there's more to come. I think we're all going to be very sad for those of us that love this, that when this series does end, or this, the collection is kind of done. So we have themes and areas of focus. So we have awakening, cleansing, healing, hope, illumination, innocence, inspiration, light, patience, sprouting, transitions, well-being, and youth. I love the artwork. Oh, how gorgeous is that? I'm so excited to get into the cards. So how to use the cards. So you've pulling cards, mini messages, repeating element, using cards beyond Imbolc. So you don't have to stick within the seasons. You can go, you know, further on. Daily guidance or reflection cards, guiding light cards, falling cards and reversals, and then we have our spreads. So we have interview your deck spread, getting to know the seasons of the witch. We also have the Imbolc cross, so your Celtic cross. We also have Aquarius spread, candle dressing spread, coming of spring, rosemary bread, sacred space, self-ceremony, and that's it. And then we get into the cards. Oh, how beautiful does that look? And then, is there anything at the end? No, just the cards, and then about the authors and the illustrators at the end. Okay, so we're going to have a look at the cards. I'm so excited for this. The little paper around the edge is so adorable. I can't remember from the other ones if they were just plain white or were they coloured with it. I'm not really sure. I should probably realistically just throw this out, but the crafter in me is just like, oh, I could use that in a journal. I mean, in all honesty. Okay, I'm sorry about the glare because I record right under the window. So this is, or this, and these are the backs. How gorgeous are they? I love the fact that they still stick with the moon in the middle and then they just change the little things at the back. Different. They've changed them actually, because I think 3 of the decks actually have hands with like different coloured ribbons. Because I know the Yule one, yeah, I actually have that on hand. Has like the little hands with ribbons. So I think the Samhain one is the same, and I think the Bealtaine one, or maybe it's just 2. I'm not really sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So this is a beautiful blue with, oh my god, it's like ice blue, metallic, shimmery. It's not shimmery, it's metallic. But let's see, does it transfer? Like the tiniest bit. I mean, you'd really want to be scrubbing. Sorry about my dry hands, but no, not really. I wouldn't say it was a massive amount or a massive concern. So I'm going to flip these around. Okay, I realised it was easier for me to just stand up and just hold these, and we can have a look at these together. Amethyst. I love the fact that the first card is amethyst. As most of you know, it's one of my favorite crystals ever. And would you believe I don't have one amethyst in the video? How disappointing. Okay, so I realised it was just easier for me to actually stand up and just show you the cards. But the first card is amethyst. Oh, as most of you know, if you're around here a long time, you'll know that amethyst is one of my favorite crystals of all time. It was the first crystal I ever owned. So this is such a special and precious card to get or to have at the start. I love it. And of course, I don't have one crystal. Of all the crystals I could have shown, I don't have amethyst. Oh, and here's a closer up look. A closer look up close at the backs. Cheapers. So we have Angelica. Oh. Like the artwork is just so dreamy. It's so dreamy. I genuinely love the art on this. Aquarius. So I definitely feel that this is going to be a very loved one as well. It's yes. This is so speaking to my soul already. I haven't even worked with it and I'm already like, yes, I love this. I can't wait to work with this and get to know it and really incorporate it into my practice. I just adore this. They're sticking slightly, but they're not bad because they are glossy, they are shiny. And the cardstock is pretty much the same. If you have the other ones, you'll know that these are pretty much the same. And I also just want to state, like, you don't feel that you need to collect all of these, by the way. I just particularly like them. I like working with decks in certain seasons. So these are absolutely ideal. But please don't feel like when you see this going, oh, I need the whole series for it to work. No, you absolutely do not. If you only work with certain seasons, then just go with that. If that deck is calling to you, okay? I love that. I like the incorporations of crystals as well, because a lot of you know that I kind of struggle to find crystal decks that I like, and I love, love, love crystals, as we can clearly tell. I'm sorry, I had to pause you guys there for a minute. It got so warm and stuffy up here, I had to open the window. So we get to have like the background noise of birds as well. Isn't that pretty? And I always love the way we have the keywords, the numbers, and then the little kind of verse, blurb, whatever you want to say. It's not really a description. Cinnamon rolls. I've never had cinnamon rolls. They're not really a thing here in Ireland. So I think it's more an American thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do feel like cinnamon rolls is more an American thing. And I've seen people, and like I'm pretty sure they're probably here in Ireland. I just have never come across it. Like, I personally don't like the taste of cinnamon, but then in saying that, I eat some things that has cinnamon in it, and I don't really mind it. So, yeah. Oh, I love this. I genuinely love the artwork. It is so beautiful. It's such a perfect deck for that kind of in between that winter and springtime, right? So we're not really winter, but we're not really spring either. But we're still in the darker months. This is fabulous because I feel like sometimes once we kind of get past the whole Christmas Yule side of things, we're kind of a bit lost on what decks we want to work. Well, I do anyway. I get a bit lost. I'm like, do I go for spring? Do I go for winter? You know, kind of Christmassy. It's like, no. So this is beautiful. Now to just pair it with a tarot, that's a good one. Interesting with the snakes. But again, I love the artwork. It's a perfect blend of like that dark and light colors, and I love the way the people are depicted in it as well. I feel like if you're a person that doesn't really like people within your decks, this might be a great one because it's not so much realistic. I don't want to say it hinges on cartoony, but slightly. Not that that's a bad thing either. But I suppose it doesn't feel as peoply. Is that even a word? Peoply, kind of too much humanness in it, if that makes sense. I have to say I love their brows. They're absolutely mental. Mental, I love it. I absolutely love the fact that they have like really bushy brows. I mean, honestly, I got kind of thin brows. So maybe I'm just envious of it, to be honest. I genuinely love. Oh, look at the little house mouse card. Oh, that is doty. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with that. I love that. I really love that. That's so doty. Okay, so that's the front of our the box. Here is our incense card. Keening. I have to look this up now because it's bothering me. I feel like that is actually a Celtic thing, an Irish thing. It's kind of a form of releasing sorrow, grief, and expressing. Keening is a Gaelic / Celtic tradition of releasing grief for the dead through an intense wail. Although death wailing is a practice that is observed by many indigenous cultures, and especially in the Americas, Asia, and Africa, mourning wails served many purposes, including showing respect for the dead and releasing sorrow. Yeah, kind of. You'd think you'd know your own heritage, wouldn't you? But yeah, I was just thinking that's kind of back in the day before my time. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Milk Moon Witch. Okay, that's a tongue twister for me. I don't know, sometimes I feel like my accent, and I wouldn't consider I have an accent, but apparently I do. So, that certain things are hard for me to say. It's the same with Sarah J. Maas's book, A Court of Thorns and Roses. I have to say it with a slight twist, because otherwise it just comes out absolutely mumble jumble, and I can't get it. Hence why I just go Akatar. It's easier for me to say. It's more convenient, isn't it? North Star. Oh, you guys, I just adore this. Is a beautiful blend of herbs, feelings of the seasons, and crystals. I mean, what more do I want? River rocks, yes. I have beach rocks. I don't have river rocks. Oh, like, look at that sacred space. I mean, for those of you that don't know, a lot of the cottages here in Ireland, the older cottages, obviously, you know, they've been modernized since, but I've been obsessed with like old cottages with years, right? So the layout of it is they had the big open fire here, and yeah, the cupboards are right here as well beside it, but you know, the living space was where everybody gathered, and like I just loved big open fireplace, and I love the fact that this really incorporates and embodies that Irish cottage feel. I'm not sure how it is for the rest of the world, but I can only speak from my own experience here in Ireland. But any of the cottages that we've gone to see would say, even in different sightseeing places, not so much viewing houses, but as in like sightseeing, I love the big fires. I just find them so fascinating, so beautiful. And I love the fact that, yeah, there are two little cupboards beside it. Majority of them would have had it. And the deep windowsills, I love the deep windowsills. Like, the windowsills are massive. Like, they're really chunky. I don't know, you can see, like, here, ours are only, like, this big, was there, this wide. Whereas, like, could you imagine how many crystals I could charge at once? Oh, my gosh. Oh, I love that. Jeez, I really sounded Irish, didn't I? I love that. And winter woodlands. Oh, this is doty. Oh, this is so adorable. I like, oh, how beautiful is that? So, my lovelies, this is the Seasons of the Witch Imbolc Oracle. Let me know in the comments below, do you have this deck? Do you love this deck? Are you going to get this deck? I cannot wait to work with it. I'm definitely going to be including this now. Oh, just when I thought things were going to be straightforward with the decks I was going to use, it's not now. But I have no regrets. I regret nothing. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, spending some time together. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, please feel free to comment, message, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. You'll find me under the name Mystic Amanda. I have it all linked below in the description box. And I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And I will chat to you all in the next video. Bye guys.